Now, I haven't taken a look at really any sort of Brainrot content YouTubers other than like LankyBox, but the person that we're talking about today does make this sort of Brainrot, sort of new age Elsagate, shall we say, and he's pretty delusional, and he kind of is defending it like it's his life accomplishment. Now, the guy we're talking about today goes by the name of Kobe, and this guy I found out about on Twitter, of all places. Now, I found out about this because of a tweet that he made that said that he'd rather burn in hell than become a slave for anyone. And one of the quote retweets, which is how I found it, was someone showing a screenshot of his channel, and I'll put that screenshot up right now. As you will probably be able to tell from the thumbnails, it's the sort of Elsagate or LankyBox, Brainrot, whatever keywords we're going to be using to describe this absolutely horrendous content. Now, after this tweet has gained some popularity, I've actually been shown it by one of my friends, even after I had already seen it, but we had a good fucking laugh at this. We actually went down a little bit of a Brainrot pipeline. We went back to like NNA Productions, J Station stuff. We were checking back on that stuff as well, but this is where it started from. And let me tell you, some of these titles, I mean, the titles are immaculate in terms of how Brainrot they are. So I'm gonna take a look at a couple different little clips, probably just the intro, just a little 30-second clip, maybe a little more than that, of a couple videos. We're gonna see what he does right now. Now, before we get into actually looking at some of these videos, I wanted to take a look back on some of his older videos, see where he started, and so I will show up some screenshots and whatnot of some of his older content. So, taking a look at his oldest content, we can see it is the sort of noob hacker, the noob pro hacker stuff that I definitely remember seeing back in like 2018, and this is only like a couple years old, so it's clear to me that this stuff has stuck around with the sort of clickbait sort of Minecraft YouTubers, the noob pro hacker stuff of a few years ago, that it's clear that it's stuck around, but this time it's evolved into some of the more modern stuff. So, Rainbow Friends is one of them. That's actually kind of the main stuff. Some of the other sort of like horror things or whatever is popular with kids right now, Rainbow Friends was, there's Poppy Playtime, all that sort of stuff. And you can kind of see glimpses into some of his other content as well. The like playing Minecraft is helpful wither, or much earlier playing Minecraft as helpful zombie. That stuff is much more similar to another Minecraft YouTuber that I took a look at a couple times, Afmao. In his channel description, he actually mentions that he takes inspiration from Afmao, which makes sense. Judging by some of the titles, some of the thumbnails look very similar to that of Afmao. As we start to get closer to the modern day, we start to see the glimpses of the Skibidi Toilet stuff. Now, I'm not really at all sure what is at all going on with Skibidi Toilet. I'm gonna be honest, I've not watched like a single episode. Occasionally I'll check in, see how many episodes they're on, because I heard there was a bunch. They're on like 70 episodes now, apparently. It's actually bonkers how long that thing has been going on for. But, of course, the Brainrot channels take advantage of the insane popularity, and they definitely overuse it just a little bit. And as we scroll further and further down, we're into about 6 months ago, and we can see a glimpse into what has been his content for the last few uploads, especially the major things, is, as an example, this one, Pomni has a crush on me, so that sort of thumbnail style sticks with him for so long. I keep seeing it throughout his channel. It's just constant, like, his Minecraft arms, and then whatever the character is, whether it's Aphmau for some reason, Pomni, I don't know what Catnap is, but whatever that is, and various other sort of content farm characters that are constantly used by channels to pull in the kids, because that's their main audience, and that's the money-making audience. Finally, after my yap session, going down and looking at his channel uploads over the past year or two, let's get into a few of these recent uploads. Alright, so the first one I was going to show off is called Pomni Has a Crush on Me.
We're finally here. Let's have a picnic.
I'm so excited.
I'm glad you guys made it. Hey, are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm starving. What are we gonna eat, Amzi?
Well, I made a cake and several other tasty things for us to eat.
That's great. Let's play some games after eating, okay?
Absolutely, let's do it. But first, let's eat a bit. Did you guys like the food?
Yeah. Whoa, is there pizza here?
I love pizza. I really want to have pizza.
Wait, what's that? There's someone over there.
Hello, guys!
Ah, what is that?
Be careful, guys.
Oh my god!
Take this, get out of here.
What did you do, girl?
What did you do, Amzi? You threw the cake at her.
Yes, it was the only way we could defend ourselves.
Why did you do that?
Now, just from this little intro part here, we can pretty easily tell that it doesn't really have anything to do with the title or thumbnail. It just has a shittily modeled skin for Pomni that it looks a little odd, and also just completely random, just picnic in Minecraft. Doesn't have any sort of hint towards the actual title, so basically clickbait, which is amazing. And I did go through the rest of the video, not actually watch it, but skipped around, kind of take a look at what went on, and oh my god, I can't even describe. It's like the most random things ever. Like, at some point, there was shit on fire. I don't even know, there was like, I'm pretty sure there's like a talent show or something. Maybe that was in a different video. But like, oh my god, just completely off the entire point of the video, from judging from the title and the thumbnail. And this sort of trend, shall we say, of his videos of being completely clickbait seems to go on with our next one, which is called Surviving Skibbity Girls in Minecraft.
Guys, we're stuck here. We need to find a way to escape.
How are we gonna get out of here, Kobe?
I have no idea, but there's monsters up ahead. We need to come up with a plan to get out of here.
Kobe, it's so nice to be by your side. I don't think I want to escape.
No, stop that. We need to find a way to escape from here. Let's break these lucky blocks. Maybe they'll give us something useful.
Look, they gave us wolves.
Wolves can't help us right now.
We need something better to get out of here.
That's true.
Oh no, there's creepers.
Be careful, it's gonna explode.
Ah, watch out.
Get away from here!
Oh, there's a skibbity toilet as well.
Watch out for him, be careful.
He's placing TNT on the island, guys.
Oh no, what are we going to do?
Get out of here, leave us alone. We just want to go home.
And taking a look at that clip, we can see it's a classic sort of lucky block video, except this one goes on for 2.5 hours. So, yeah, his most recent videos from about a month ago, every single video has been like above 2 hours, reaching upwards of like 3.5 hours, which is insane. It's actually very similar to Lankybox, which I mentioned in the intro, which is interesting to say the least. Not as many uploads as Lankybox for sure, but the length is there. And once again, the title has not as much. It still has some relevance because there are quote-unquote skibbity girls, and there's skibbity toilets. but not so much the surviving part. It's more of surviving the lucky block stuff. I went through the rest of the video just like the other one where I skipped through, especially this one where I want to skip through when it's 2.5 hours. I'm not watching all that, and it literally is just a bunch of lucky block stuff for a little bit, and then it looks like it veers off and just goes completely off topic, apart from those Skibbity girls still being there. But even still, like, the topic in general, just what we saw in the intro, still pretty weird, you know. Weird, like, flying Skibbity toilets across the way. We got some interesting dialogue going on, but overall pretty bad. Now, this is the last one that I'm going to be taking a look at. This one is called Catnap Won't Leave Me Alone. Now, I don't know where this Catnap character comes from. Probably like Rainbow Friends or some other child popular with children. Something that's popular with children.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're playing Build to Survive, and each of us will have to build a secure base to survive multiple rounds with the powerful monsters. Are you ready, guys?
Of course, Kobe. I'm the best builder.
I'm ready.
Alright, we have an island each where we can build our base any way we want, so let's get started.
Woohoo! I'm heading to my island.
I'm going to mine as well.
I'm gonna start by building my base them quite well. It's so bad not being able to see properly, I have to stay alert. Well, I'm gonna...
He's gone. I think he...
if needed. We can activate them.
Oh, sharks in the sea. For us.
Take a look, you can open it. You'll really like it.
That's cool, Kobe. You didn't have to.
You can open it, go ahead.
No, what is this?
Right off the bat, it's not even close to the topic. Like, it's just a basic Minecraft video, you know, something similar to like Grian, a Minecraft YouTuber that I still watch to this day, but it's similar to his older content, you know, where you'd, or even just other Minecraft creators from back in the day, you know, just building stuff with friends and whatnot, from what I can see. But as I skipped through, it got a little out of hand, and I think in the recording I did actually show me skipping around a little bit, and we can see that the Skibbity girls make a return in this video, and I did not see a single bit of the Catnap character, so I don't know where that comes in, when that comes in, but it's pretty clear that most of this, if not all of this, content, at least the more recent stuff, is kind of just clickbait for the sake of getting views on videos that may not get as many views as they would if it weren't for these sort of clickbaity titles and thumbnails. Because I have a feeling that videos like this, where it'd be this like build to survive or these lucky block videos, would not get that many views. I mean, even still, like the Catnap video, 34,000 views. There's a couple others that have like maybe 100,000, but most of his stuff doesn't really have a ton of views, like all things considered. Most of it is probably in the range of a few thousand to like 30,000 on average, which is still pretty decent views, but I mean, it's not worth it for what he puts out. It's not really worth it. I don't think he's making like absolute bank on these videos. Now, taking it back to the Twitter stuff, the stuff that I found, if we take it back to his Twitter, we can see that he is like actually kind of egotistical. He genuinely thinks his content is like extremely good. I don't know if he does or if he's actually trying to play into the bit, because he is getting a lot of like Twitter views, so maybe he's trying to gain some sort of traction, which I don't know how that would help in any way, because even if someone like hate views, after a while people are gonna stop watching you for hating you, because it kind of gets boring. Just hating the same person because they do the same thing. I don't think he's going to change in his ways. He's been constantly tweeting. I've popped in over the last like week to check his Twitter out every once in a while, just see what he's been up to. Basically just saying the same thing, that he is a slave to no one, despite his content being absolute dog shit. And yeah, I don't think his stuff is too great overall. Also, something I forgot to bring up, but man, the people in the videos, I gotta know how much they're making. It is so, I mean, like, you gotta be getting some money for this, especially with the like types of views that he gets. Like, I don't think it's enough to like warrant actually wanting to work for him, unless of course he is actually just like paying them a shit ton. But I doubt he would, based on just how many views he's getting. Overall, kind of a funny situation. He's pretty delusional overall on Twitter, mainly. I don't think he really does anything. His comments are like dead. I didn't mention this, but the comments on the videos are like nothing. There's like 4 comments per video. So I don't know if it's just people, like all the views have come from people being clickbaited and they're just not commenting or something, or if he's doing any sort of view botting. I'm not sure, but it wouldn't completely surprise me. Also, one last thing, I'm not sure how old this guy is. I'm predicting he's actually around my age, 17, judging by the fact that he said that he dropped out at 14, I think. So I believe he's around my age, which is wild that he defends this like it's his life's work, like it's the best content out there. I mean, like, I like money, you know, money is nice, you know, but I don't know if it's worth, you know, this to get money, you know. I don't think it's worth the brain rot to get the bag. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, follow the socials, and join the Discord. Those are in the description down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.